let's do this. This has been a while since I've done this. I'm probably a bit rusty. I hope the sound is okay. It's kind of hard for me to check that at the moment. Okay, I didn't expect to go straight into the queue when I pressed start, so I just need to double check. Just need to double check this. This is up. Okay. Okay. I think we're here. I think we're here. Yeah, right. Picks. What's going on? We have a Traxxas. Head scrambled. Awful start. Palace is fantastic. Traxxas is great. Pest Infestation's great. Probably going to go with Palace Jailer because I've done some reanimate things recently and it hasn't worked too well. So we're going to start with this and see how it goes. There's a Tolarian Academy. Now that is tempting. Now that's real tempting. So obviously if I'd taken the Atraxa, I'd be looking at the Animate Dead, Pest Infestation, maybe one of these. There's nothing good for like red-white stuff. This isn't a very good card. So I guess we're on Academy and hope it works. Sure. Okay, so Ponder is good in Academy things because you run out of stuff to do. You want to find your payoffs and or your artifact stuff. Miscalc is also pretty important to all of this. So we're okay, Ponder or Miscalc probably. Cap Cannoneer is not the most important thing, neither is Nettle Cyst. They'll probably come back, and if they don't, it's not the end of the world. I think they think Miscalc. Zorinob is a cheap artifact, it's just not the kind of one that we want. I'm kind of more happy trying the artifacts thing than this Palace Jailer, which doesn't seem to be working at all, because there's not really any good white cards. Like, there's this Wandering Emperor, but whatever. So I'm probably Talisman. There's also a Brainstorm and a Trinket Mage. I don't really know what this is. It doesn't seem very good. It's a 2-mana 2/1 Death Touch when it deals combat damage to a player, which doesn't seem like it'll ever happen. You make a Mutagen token. It's got squad 3. I think this looks bad. So let's go ahead and take the Talisman, I suppose. I guess so. It's probably either that or Brainstorm. I'm going to take the Talisman. We kind of need that massive cheap artifact. Caldra Complete doesn't really count because that's more of a Stoneforge thing. It's not really the artifact payoff you want anyway. So I'm probably looking at Subtlety or nothing else. I mean, there's a Thunder and Falls, I suppose. There's I might just be on Subtlety. I just really don't want to take this to Caldra. I don't think this is the right space to do that. I'm going to take Subtlety. Free interaction's good. This Palace Jailer's probably not doing much, but we'll keep him here for now, because you can quite often end up in blue-white, get balance or something. And, Palace Jailer's a good card, so if that's what I'm doing, that's what I'm doing. I do hope this sounds okay. I'd say I've not really checked this. I guess I'll check. I'll check at the end of the stream. I want to try and make it a video. Archon, this reanimated deck would have been awesome. That's a shame. I'm still struggling for artifacts, but there is a Candelabra. Now, one thing with Candelabra is you normally try and wheel it. No one else wants Candelabra. I already have the Academy. I don't think there's anything else in this pack that I'd want though, so I'm just going to take it now. Oops. I'm just going to take it now. Guarantee I have it. Hopefully it's fine. Tundra looks good, as I said. We're quite often in blue-white. There's also Frantic Search to untap Academy. Blightsteel is a good Tinker target, pretty much only good with Tinker. So I think I'm going to take the Tundra. Load Shredder's fine just to block things, but I think I'd rather turn on like all fetches. Brain Freeze, never out of it. Could always Brain Freeze. Battle Ball, I don't really like it as a payoff. I mean, I don't want to be all in on this academy. If I could, like, I could just take the Brain Freeze. It's pretty greedy. It's pretty greedy. Fairy Mastermind's like perfectly fine. I mean, the Battle Ball's okay. I just don't really care about the Battle Ball. I'm just gonna take the Brain Freeze. You never know. I don't feel like I'm losing much by taking it. I just need to not go all in on the Brain Freeze plan like I usually do when I get Brain Freeze, and it never works out. I honestly don't remember the last time I had the entire combo, because every time I had to take Brain Freeze or Underworld Breach, normally I just take the Brain Freeze and I don't see the Underworld Breach ever. But I've gone like too far down the path and it works out really badly. So Tezzeret's currently finding Candelabra, and that's it. Jace is Jace. Celestial Colonnade's not bad at all. I might just take the Tezzeret. I believe this artifact thing will work. Like, I'm not passing any artifacts. None are getting past me at all. I'm taking the Tezzeret. And if it doesn't work, then this deck's going to be bad. I've not passed, like, I've passed Blightsteel, I've passed Battle Ball. Battle Ball sucks. Blightsteel is only really good with Tinker. So I've not passed any of, like, the big things. There's a Coveted Jewel. That's quite nice. Narset's quite good because wheels are often good in this deck, and Narset's good with wheels. Coveted Jewel's nice. I mean, this is kind of a very mediocre artifact. Like, I don't know. That doesn't really help my plan. I don't know how good this card is. It seems okay. I'm just gonna do the Jewel, see what happens. See, this is why when we initially got this pack, is like, well, either Kappa Cannon or Nettlecyst are gonna wheel probably. So we've got the Nettlecyst pack. I don't really buy the Zero Orb. That's more for the lands thing. It's not really worth just having the 0-mana artifact. I'll take the Nettlecyst. It should be fine. It does mean that someone's taken the Kappa Cannoneer, so maybe that's going to be annoying. Ottawa is great. Brainstorm also could be very useful here. I might just need more cantrips, to be honest. So I'm going to say Brainstorm. Fetches are high priority because we have this Tundra already. I'm not doing either of these. Might need red for that breach that we're going to get. Always lucky. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, this isn't very good at the moment. I'm kind of struggling, but deck looks mid. Emrakul and Storm Chasers. I guess I'll take Storm Chasers. I'm not Emrakuling. Oh, there you go. Never take them early. They always come back. So there's the LED for this combo that I'm going all in on. There's the Mox Ruby that I'm actually going to take. So I'm going to have this Blightsteel over here as the Tinker target. There we go. So LED, I guess, I hope comes back. If it doesn't, then I know to cut the Brain Freeze. Well, not exactly, because Lotus Petal also works. The Frantic Search is already gone as well, if we're doing that. Expert Restoration's good. Chalice is mid. Hallowed Fountain, we already have the Tundra. Let's hit the box. Fourth Earlingus. Yeah. So what? I mean, the Mox is given as an extra red source. I already have a Thundering Falls. Bauble is obviously works really well here. Fourth is just a really good card. V's also not bad. Vivi could be the kind of thing we want. I'm just kind of greedy, so I'm going to take fourth over Parallax Wave, Urza's Bauble, and Vivi. There's quite a lot of good stuff in this pack. I reckon something will come back. City of Traitors, Jace, Venus Talus, Nafat, Jacked Rabbit. I'm also very open to kind of having like middling artifacts, but being mainly Jeskai. It's definitely a thing we could do. So City of Traitors is normally quite good in this kind of deck, because you've got a lot of colourless pips, so already we have Talisman, we have Tezzeret, we have Nettlecist. Also, this Mox with Tezzeret, Tezzeret makes a lot better, so that's good. Mindstone, I'm sure will come back. Well, it might not, but I'm not too bothered about losing it. I don't really need the fixing yet. I think Sacred Trays looks good. It's just being fast. Being fast is normally good in this cube. You just need to get on the board. So, Tidebinder. I feel like I like Tidebinder more than most. Robber doesn't quite fit. There's the map. Yeah, again, I don't think I'm gonna try and wheel this. I'm not. There's nothing. If there was something else good, then I would try and wheel the map. But nothing else here seems worth the risk. Like, what would I take? I'd take Tidebinder, I guess, which is like fine, but it's not really helping the plan. So I'm just gonna take the map. So Talisman, it's actually an on-color Talisman for Theolingus and Palace Jailer. Otherwise, there's a Time Spiral, which is always good in this kind of thing. But I think just more artifacts looks good. I'm just going to take the Talisman. I mean, it'd be nice if Time Spiral comes back. I don't think it will. Yeah, let's take the Talisman. Just need more cheaper artifacts. Oh, I love Spell Pierce. So Soul Guide Lantern is normally quite important, just as like a it's a cheap artifact, so the ceiling is already, sorry, the floor is already quite high, and this can just sometimes snipe down decks, and it's great. I love Spell Pierce so much. So Copter is a bit of a trap in artifacts because you don't actually have that many ways to crew it. Like here, I've got Storm Chasers, I suppose, but that's like it for cheap ways. So Smuggler's Copter is much lower priority. I probably should take Soul Guide here, but I love Spell Pierce. I'm just going to take Spell Pierce. Interaction is good. There is Spire Wolf Canal. There's this card that I've actually not played with yet. So what is it? It's a 3 mana 2/3 flyer with flash, and you can remove a counter to counter a non-creature spell. It's not an artifact though, is it? So I could take more fixing. Squadron looks kind of mid because I don't have that many creature tokens. I have like Nettlecist and Theolingus, and I suppose Storm Chasers, but it's kind of like a very middling one. I'm just going to take this. I would like to get this red splash working. Ooh, Teferi. Never mind, we'll take the Ugin. Fine. Teferi's good. Ugin is the kind of payoff that we want. This is why things like Battle Ball aren't too good. Like the Mere Battlesphere is a fine 7-drop. Like sure you can tinker it out, sure it's good with Mishra's Workshop, but there's so many ways of dealing with it. Ugin is almost unbeatable. That's the kind of payoff you actually want. But there's Blightsteel over here. Hallowed Fountain came back, Expressive Iteration came back. Overflowing Chalice. This does look like it would be a good Expressive Iteration because normally these artifacts they struggle finding the right combination of cards, and things like Preordain or Expressive Iteration or Brainstorm are really going to help with that. I already have the Tundra in case any fetches occur in the last pack. So that's going to happen. Bauble came back. I'm almost certainly taking that. Yeah, because Skyclave, this doesn't look like a good Skyclave deck. Skydiver is fine. Thundertrap is also fine. To be honest, either of those are okay, but I'm just going to take the Bauble. Just going to go over here somewhere. Mindstone, sure. I'll take that over Jackrabbit, I think. We're kind of looking at Ugin and Theolingus as our main win cons at the moment. Samwise. To one target permanent in your graveyard. Put there this turn. Return it to my hand. Sure. I'm not taking anything else. Emery could be good, I suppose. I've not really played Emery much. I think I'm willing to try over the iceberg. Yeah, eagles can find a tundra. I'll take it over Council's Judgment, and you know, like Council's Judgment is fine, and I would play it if I got it. But normally, just finding the land cyclers. Um, Mox Opal. That is also the kind of payoff that you look for. So a path would be quite nice. Sahili is great with Tellurian Academy. So I guess I hope Sahili comes back, but I'm going to just take the Mox Opal. Get that underway. We're not playing this Blightsteel if we don't get Tinker. I'm very happy with that. I'm also very happy to play it if we get the Tinker. I think Blightsteel has its place. And its place is pretty much only with Tinker. I don't think there's any situation I would put Blightsteel on a deck without Tinker. Like, you can't reanimate it. It's bad with Sneak and Through the Breach. Oh no. I have my vegetables and I have my desserts. Ooh. I think you have to take Force of Will here. I actually don't think it's that close. I think Force of Will is so important for this kind of thing. Now, actually, I don't actually have that many blue cards, because if I'm not brain freezing, which it doesn't look like I am, because that Lion's Eye Diamond didn't come back, and you know, so some of these I might end up cutting. There's not actually loads of blue cards, but Force of Will is so important to just ensure you can like play down a threat and then still have mana up, or like play down your small things and still have mana up. Yes, Arid Mesa fixes all sorts of issues at the moment. I would take Arid Mesa if there was. Force of Will is one of the only cards. It's like one of the only cards I would ever take over Arid Mesa. Similarly, I must stick to my morals, and I should take Flooderstrand here. Now, Grim Monolith obviously works very well with everything. Palantir's fine, whatever. Grim's kind of hard to pass up. And to be honest, maybe I should be taking Grim here. Oh, don't. I'm starting to get convinced, because Grim is good with like these three cards. It's good with Jewel, Ugin, Fourth Healingus. But it's actually not. But Floodstrand is so much better with Fourth Healingus. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to cast it, am I? I'm going to do Floodstrand. Take the Floodstrand and a Scalding Tarn. Well, I have been massively paid off for taking this Force of Will, because we've just got two fetches anyway. Yes, Chromatic Star is a good card. We're probably not going to get it back at this point, but I guess you never know. But there's some bad green cards here, so they'll probably get left instead, but I will happily take more on colour fetch lands. Meticulous Archives, an extra Surveil. There's Lotus Petal. If the what's it called? The the breach. If the breach was still around, that'd be good. I'm probably taking Probe, so either that or Third Path. And to be honest, maybe it is Third Path. It kind of makes all of these a bit better later on. It's good with Tellurian Academy. I'm fine not taking Blister. It might come back as well. Probe's also really good. Probe plus Third Path is really good. I think I'm going to take the Third Path. We have kind of a lot of fixing now. I'm going to take Third Path over Probe. I'm a little bit worried about ways to close out. Like, I've got a couple. Pentaprism's fantastic. So is Counterspell. I'm probably going to take Counterspell. Just more interaction. I only have one Counterspell at the moment. 2 if you count Spell Pierce. 3 actually. 4. Maybe I should be taking Pentaprism, but I already have like 2 Talismans and a Mind Stone. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-ish. I'm just going to take the Counterspell. I'm just going to take the Counterspell. 3 is an artifact that counts. Consult is actually really good in this deck for the same reason that expressive iteration is. You kind of need both halves of the deck to come together. It's probably better than 3B Baby. I'll take it over 3B Baby. Teferi. I'm a big fan of Big Teferi. Oh, there's a stock up? Never mind. Have to take stock up. I feel a bit worse taking Assault now. Maybe I should have just taken the Thraben Inspector as an extra cheap artifact, as things turned out. Unfortunately, Teferi's not going to come back, which would have been nice, but stock up is too important. Path did come back. I do like that, because that is some interaction I'm lacking. I have a lot of, I've got a lot of counter spells, but then not many ways of actually removing stuff. So hang on, so this Brain Freeze, there's no Breach as usual. That's going to go. There's no Tinker. That's going to go. There's also Saheeli though. Ooh, Saheeli and Third Path? Yeah, maybe I'll just take Saheeli then. Fine, I'll take Saheeli. And, if I get run over with stuff, I will get run over with stuff. I don't know how I missed this workshop the first time around. I don't know how good this workshop actually is though. I got Talisman, Mind Stone, Nettle Cyst. That's it. This portal is not going to work. I think I take No More Lies over the Lockmare. Draws cards, I've got loads of ways of drawing cards. Yeah, I don't need this workshop. I have a lot of counter spells, so the workshop gets worse the more of those things you have. I'll take Palantir, it probably gets cut. This finds tapped blue-red. And that's it. Yeah, I'll just take the Palantir, which would have been good with workshop. I'm not playing any of these cards. I don't really buy Epicure. No, don't care. Mana Tithe, get him. To be honest, if I didn't have so many counter spells already, I'd probably take that and play that Mana Tithe, but as is, we have loads of counter spells, so I'm not too bothered. Right, this gives us a deck. Let me just double check that everything's going okay. Yeah, looks fine. Okay, so this Mox is going to count as a land. And just going to put these over here for now, so I'm on 30 cards, so I need like 7 cuts. I could probably play it like this and have just count this as a land. This is also a land. So I'm probably looking at 17 from here, so I need 5 cuts. Okay, so Candelabra and Expedition Map are going to stay, because we have Tezzeret, so Tezzeret can -3 to either find the map if I don't have Academy, or find the Candelabra if I do have Academy. As Bauble is fine. Brainstorm, I have 2 fetches in the end, I think, plus Eagles, which I think means Brainstorm's okay. Storm Chasers is not good enough. Samwise, I don't really care about. Consult's okay, but it could be a bit mana intensive for now. Counterspells, Expressive Iteration's fine. Mind Stone, 2 semi-on colour talismans. Emery, is Emery good? So hang on. Emery sometimes costs cheap, mills 4 cards, choose an artifact in your graveyard, you may cast it this turn. So it's good with Bauble, which sacks itself all the time. Potentially good with Mind Stone. And then other than that, it's, I guess, going after things that get blown up and things that it mills. I might cut it for now. This Subtlety could go, this Palace Jailer could go, to be fair. The Coveted Jewel is a little bit sketchy. I don't have like any Wraths or anything. Maybe if I'd taken that path, it would be a bit better. I don't need that much top end, because I have 4 Thealingus and Ugin. So they're like my 2 big things. Maybe this Coveted Jewel isn't the one. Like, yeah, with Saheeli and third path, I do make a lot of tokens to block with. You know, Tezzeret can untap it, I suppose. Maybe this Emery's bad. Then, like, Subtlety and Palace Jailer. This is the thing, like, I already have Monarch. I think this is, like, maybe a step too far. I'm kind of happy with 2 Monarchs rather than an extra jewel, perhaps. So, I probably need 1 more cut. Maybe it's the Palantir. Seems kind of average. I just really want the cheap interaction with Subtlety. It's like Force of Will. Obviously nowhere near as good as Force of Will, but I do worry about tapping out sometimes. This penalty might just not be good. There are a couple of big things. You know, if I had like Workshop, then sure. I kind of think. Yeah, this might be enough. I don't think any of these are getting cut. I don't really want to cut any of these counter spells. There's 3 of them, plus Spell Pierce, Expressive Iteration, more cheap things that add mana. Tezzeret, Nettlesis. I mean, is the Nettlesis worse than the Palantir? It might be. Maybe it is. It can get really, really big with the tokens from Third Path and Saheeli. And like, I can Saheeli make another Nettlesis, which that's not that great, is it? It doesn't make another creature. Oh, how am I doing for white sources? We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white sources. This Eagles doesn't actually find a red, which is kind of unfortunate. Maybe the double white on Palace Jail is a bit much. And I should just take that out. And then I could either run both Palantir and Nettlecyst, or get a coveted jewel in here. Like, Palantir's not actually... I don't have many expensive things. What am I going... So white is now 4th healing us and no more lies. Yeah, I kind of like them both as more splashes. Same with like Expressive Iteration, Third Path. It makes the mana way easier. Maybe I just... Oh, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Counts itself. 7, 8, 9. Yeah, maybe this is just fine. I'm not sure I need the coveted jewel. Let's stick. Yeah, I don't have Tinker. Tinker Jewel's pretty good, but alas, what's asking me? No. Let's add. Maybe go down a couple of those. Got more blue. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 red sources for 3 red cards. And then white sources was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 white sources. It's kind of tricky, isn't it? Probably go down island then. Get a plains in there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 blue sources, which is tons, maybe too many. I keep thinking about this coveted jewel. It might be better than the Nettlecyst. Like, I don't have that many ways of closing out the game. I'm just kind of thinking that third path Saheeli and fourth Elingus are kind of going to get there. And obviously, Ugin. No, I'm so scared about losing it. Right, let's just do this and press go, I think. Deck kinda didn't get there. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay. I would love a tinker. 14, 15, 16, 17, yeah. A tinker would have gone a long way. I'm kind of hoping that an Ugin and a fourth with loads of interaction is going to be enough. I might change my mind about this cover to duel. Yeah. I don't know how I feel. I think I would be happy with a 2-1 here. I think a 1-2 might be expected, but we'll see how this goes. So let's go ahead. Start. One land with Bauble and Opal. And we're on the play. I'd have to draw land straight away because I'd be cracking this. If not, I'm just going to mulligan. Yeah, this seems better. We'll keep, and I guess put back Little Sister a land. Probably just a land, and I've got Brainstorm to fix problems if I need to. Yeah, okay. I'm quite happy just finding a Surveil land here, rather than playing turn 1 Candelabra. This Candelabra can go down whenever. I'm not too bothered. Once upon a time, not seen that in a while, Badgermore Cub. Okay, let's hope they don't beat me down too much. Played the Light Halfling. My Thundering Falls. Mox Ruby. Okay, I can get Tezzeret in play, I suppose. Light Halfling, you have your Badgermore Cub. Boop. Boop. Let's go get Tezzeret. I don't think I can actually afford to -3 this, can I? So let's untap this and play a Candelabra. Just going to bump the Tezzeret a bit. Go ahead. Because yeah, if I had -3, it'd be on 1, and then they could just kill it with the Light Halfling. You don't have another land? Surely you want to play your other land before playing Badgermore Cup, no? Okay. Oh, but then they tapped it anyway? Fine. Guess you don't have a 2-drop. Unless you do have a 2-drop, but they're really... Oh, okay. Oh, just untap it. No, maybe I've just misunderstood. Sure, get your Greenstones in. Because the Delighted Halfling adds an extra thing. Right, okay, I'm with you. Scalding Baron. Okay, let's start off with a Brainstorm, I imagine. Artifact menu value 1 or less. I could find like Opal, I could also find the map. I'm just gonna go and start off with a Brainstorm. Spell Pierce the Academy. So we have 4th Eolingus, Spell Pierce. They don't seem like they're gonna Spell Pierce much. Tolarian Academy adds a lot of mana already. So I'd quite like to... I'm going to put like these two. No, I'm going to put like the 4th Eolingus because I'm not going to do it this turn. Yeah, let's do that. It means I'm not using Teferi. which I think is okay. 2, 3, play the Nettlecist. So Nettlecist is gonna protect the Teferi a little bit. Yeah, I can't minus. Maybe I shouldn't have just put full healing this on top, I don't know. But I'm not gonna minus. Let's untap the Mox and pass the turn. Next turn we're gonna play a big fourth healing, guess. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have valued keeping Spell Pierce up. I just kind of always want to keep Spell Pierce up. But it meant that I couldn't minus. I could have just searched for Teferi first, but then I probably would have got map. And now I'd probably get something else because I already found Academy. Not sure what, maybe Urza's Bauble draws a card. Non-creature, any chance? Any chance of a non-creature? Okay, that's way worse. Sure. Non-creature, any chance? 5 mana, non-creature spell. Titania, I see. Yep, get your Titania. Okay, so you're going to tap me for 3. I'm going to block. Boop. My turn. So, do I want to go for this emblem? Probably don't need to. I think I'd rather search for more stuff. So, Mox Opal is additional mana again, even though Urza's Bauble is an extra card. So let's Mox Opal, and then let's tap everything we possibly can. And let's untap this and this. Maybe I do keep up Spell Pierce. Like, is the extra token gonna work that well? Probably not. So let's just use 2 blue. Tap those 2, tap Academy again. 4th. I keep up Spell Pierce, you never know. Full healing is for 8. And I'm going to attack you, probably just with everything. Like, you get the Monarch back. 5, 6, 7, yeah. You get the Monarch back, I don't really care, because I'm attacking you for 16. Like, I could have attacked with, like, 4 of them and held 4 of them back or something like that. But I think instead of trying to gain value by drawing a card every turn, I want to just try and kill them. So I don't see what they can do with Titania, really. Like, let's assume they had the nuts and they had something that sacks all of their lands. That would give them 4 blockers. So you'd be on 4, 5, 6, 7 blockers. You'd have to start sacrificing guys. I got a Nettlecist. I don't know. Maybe it is close. Maybe it doesn't work out that way. But then equally, if I'd held it back and then they'd found the nuts, I'm probably in an even worse position because I'm just so far away from killing them. I would rather attack them for 16 than than keep the Monarch, I think. Let's see what they do. They're having a good old thinky think. This is the upside. Like, this is a standard artifacts deck. It has like 2 win cons. I have 4 Theolingus and I have Ugin. I need to find one of those pretty much to win. And I'm quite happy doing so. Year 6. I'll get this and instep draw a card. Palantir. Who cares? So, what's this? 4 mana, 5 mana, 7 mana. Okay, it's a lot of mana. Vaultborn Tyrant, yeah, I can't stop that. Maybe an extra dude would have been good. Are they still dead here? They might still be dead here. Oh, I should have just untapped this, shouldn't I? I should have untapped the candelabra. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, I I see what I should have done. Then they just die. Like instead of finding that, instead of finding the Mox Opal. Okay, so Coveted Jewel looks bad because they have a lot of tiny guys. Mana Tithe, I mean, maybe. What's bad? Spell Pierce looks bad. Spell Pierce looks really bad. So I guess Mana Tithe looks better than Spell Pierce. Um, yeah, yeah. They showed me Green Suns. That was it. Maybe they'll show me something really good this time. But we'll just put in Mana Tithe. Another Mox and Academy, and Tezzeret. Hell yeah. Let's keep this. I can turn one Tezzeret. Safekeeper. Yeah. Something good. I could also just turn one Analysis. I could also turn one... Leave up Miscalc. Okay, let's play Mox Academy. So this is 1, 2. I suppose Subtlety already does that, so maybe I just Nettle Assist first. This is 3. Let's play Tezzeret. God, I'd love like a Retrofitter. A Retrofitter would have been so good. Again, I can't minus Tezzeret, so maybe I just play the Nettle Assist. Yeah, let's just play the Nettle Assist. Small mana next turn. I have Subtlety if I really need it. I don't imagine I'm going to be Subtletying much. I could leave up Subtlety next turn, to be fair. Let's see what they do. Green Suns. Not a Green Suns? A Wistfulness. Okay. When it enters, exile an artifact or enchantment. So I guess you'd hit my Mox, probably. I don't think that's that bad. I think that's fine. I would keep a 2/2, unless they just kill my Nettle Assist, which is also fine. Yeah, so they hit my Mox. That's okay. I still play Tezzeret next turn and protect him. So let's do that, I think. I also have 1, 2... I only have 3 mana, so yeah, let's play Tezzeret. And then go ahead and protect Tezzeret. Leave this guy back to protect Tezzeret. I'm going to -3 to find something. Probably just another Mox, maybe? The Mox Opal. I don't think Saltying that does much. I don't think I should be. Right, that's -3. Yeah, I could just get to Candelabra. Candelabra's pretty good, isn't it? We'll get to Candelabra. If they have something with haste, then they have something with haste, but I don't see what that could be. Next turn I can just leave up Candelabra. Ooh. Yeah, let's do that. That's way better. Have I messed up? I've messed up. Oh, you have memory lapse? Sure. Oh, I've not messed up because I have a land. Okay, so that goes back on top. I can do this. I can play... I probably don't want to play Candelabra, do I? If I'm not going to do anything with it anyway. Okay, so let's attack for 2, I suppose. And then untap it. I should probably read my card before doing that. Yeah, untap artifact or creature. So let's do that. And pass. I don't think that being a 3-3 matters too much. I'd rather just play the Saheeli and then play Candelabra. Because, yeah, I can untap. Well, I suppose I can't actually, can I? Maybe this is bad. Maybe I'm just not very good. I could sack her as a bauble, so I could play... Oh. Well, I can't miscalc that, because I only left up 1 mana. I also can't subtlety it. Yeah, I guess we'll see what they have. And probably die to it. If it's like a Voltborn, we can probably beat that, yeah. It does have Trample, so Teferi's not too long for this world. Also possibly true for Saheeli. So I can Saheeli. I still have to tap this for Saheeli. I could just not worry about it too much, and I want to make my guy rather than leave up mana. I should just leave up mana though, shouldn't I? Fine. We'll leave up mana. We'll do this. Saheeli. Yeah, I'm probably playing this quite badly. Saheeli can copy something. I can make something copy of Nettle Cyst. That doesn't do much. I can untap something. So I guess I untap this now. And then untap this. And pass. And I can keep one of them. I can cast Subtlety. Double blocking the Voltborn doesn't sound like the best thing in the world. So I'm not very good at removing things from play. I don't have many bounce spells or Boroid. Okie dokie. So this is tap this, untap this. Yes. Use this. And then tap this, subtlety. Get that Ouroborid out of here. If they don't have another land next turn, I can then miscalc it. That counts as another land. I will lose my mana. Where's this going? Tezzeret? Oh, I don't think I care about Tezzeret. That's fine. It adds a lot of mana, I suppose. Take my turn. Island, that's pretty bad. Maybe I should cycle the Miscal, because Ouroborid's not going to work anyway. Sure. Let's cycle this. Talisman, that's not very good. Yeah, we'll probably lose her. Ugin would still be good. I suppose I attack for 3. So you're going to attack with the 7/7. Maybe I don't attack for 3. Yeah. We're kind of in the Ugin waiting room. I mean, this is why you have stock up and consult the stars charts and stuff like that. So, guess I'm looking at one of those. Or just the Ugin. 4th Eulingus is also actually useless because I don't have red. Cool. Cool. Yeah, the Ouroborid's gonna come down. There's not much I can do about that. The Miscalc wouldn't have done anything. Yep, you can do that. I will double block your Voltborn, I imagine. Although again, if it's going at Saheeli, I could just not. No, I should. Let's double block. Kill. Probably kill the germ. Probably kill the salty, right? Because otherwise I can germ the salty. Or like equip the... Yeah. I don't know, it's kind of tough. Like, yep. You draw your card. Ugin? Nope, that's not an Ugin. Okay, I think we're now kind of toast. So let's do this, let's do this. And pass. Go ahead. Yep, well, yeah, we're toast. That's a lot of lands. Even if I draw Ugin now, I think it might be a tall order. I would have to draw... I don't even know. I don't even know what I have to draw. Something good. Maybe they mess up in what they attack. Could draw a big 4-Thelingus now. It's not even that good. Okay, I assume Saheeli's dying. They're going at me, going at me. Saheeli, I can block 4 of it. I could let Saheeli survive. This isn't an artifact anymore. Yeah, we'll make Saheeli survive. Take 8. And draw something. More lands. Okay. Game 3. Now there's 14 lands plus Eagles, Mox, yeah. But this is why Expressive Iteration, Consult, Stock Up, they're all in there for this exact reason. If I can find like any of those, then that would have been good. This doesn't have lands. This does have lands. It's just a bit slow. I guess I'll keep it and put back Tezzeret? Third path? When that artifact enters, that's really good with the third path. I kind of have to keep stock up and probably Talisman. I mean, I could bin Talisman to be fair. Okay. Yeah. We'll bin Talisman. So this can find Surveil land, which I think I'll do. It means I don't have white. But that's okay. Let's do the thing. No more lies. I just said I don't have white. Let's bin that. I do need a third land at some point here. Getting a little bit nervous. Go ahead. Fnatic Arenas, sure. There's no point countering their dorks. Okay. That's pretty good, that's pretty good. So, Kiamat. That finds lands, presumably. Okay, there is it. So, I can keep Saheeli in bottom 4th. 4th is looking pretty bad here. I'm probably shuffling with Tezzeret anyway at some point. So let's put this in hand, this on the bottom, exile this. I'll play the land and pass. I still, if I have to force, I don't know if I'm getting rid of Saheeli or Stock Up here. Probably Saheeli. Stock Up is pretty great. We'll see what they have. Like, this is if they have like a natural order or something that I pretty much have to force. Kind of expecting something of the sort. This Nautilus is looking quite poor. I don't know, it's not a very good card. but then a coveted jewel would look even worse. Yeah. Go on, is this your natural order? Questing Beast, that's also really bad. Yeah, let's get that out of here. Probably pitching. I think I pitched Saheeli still. This stock up is quite good. Okay, so I can Tether it, which is immediately going to get more counters on him because of whatever I find. I think I do that. And I can find the map, I suppose. Okay, so that's -3. Find map. Play map. That's going to make another dude, which is going to put more counters on Tezzeret. And this is also going to put a counter on Tezzeret, so I can find more stuff again next turn. Let's start the beats. I could jump stuff. Obviously, there's so much they could have. That kind of wrecks me here. Bristly Bill. That's beatable. Anything without trample is okay. Because I'm planning on making a lot of dudes. So yeah, if there's no trample, that's fine. Or a Boroid. Ugh, yeah, that's nasty. Okay, so we're kind of in the Ugin waiting room, I suppose. Bobble. Yeah. Bobble finds more things. So yeah, these things are going to get uncontrollably big until I find Ugin to deal with everything. So this is going to find my Academy. Academy comes in. Tezzeret can -3. Get the Candelabra. Candelabra's going to come in. Yep. Cool. Let's tap this first. I think we start with stock up. So if I find Ugin, I can play it now. Okay, excellent. So Ugin for sure. For Theolingus, I would need mana, but we can get that with the Tezzeret, so they can go in any order. Which means I Candelabra this now. Using one of these. And we're gonna tap this. Play Ugin. Ugin's gonna hit your, I guess, Ouroborid. Because I'm gonna kill. Excellent. Ooh, stock up into Ugin. Wow. That was fantastic. Pulled that back. Yeah, countering the questing beast there was so important. Because all of my dudes are tiny, and he would kill Teferi, Tezzeret even, and me would have been very bad. Fantastic stock up. That was like finding both of my big guys, the fourth and the Ugin. Not that even needed the fourth. I think the Ugin was good enough. But yeah, wow, excellent stuff. What a rush! What a rush! I was thinking I was losing that game. That's Force of Will for you. I do lose that game, I think, if I don't have Force of Will. Quite easily, to be fair, because I found both the Candelabra and the map of Tezzeret. So Tezzeret was kind of the all-star. But yeah, Tezzeret plus... Oh, no lands again. Okay. We're gonna Expressive Iteration to unmulligan. Keep... let's put back Palantir. No. I just want to put back Nettle Cyst. Yeah, okay. I think this time I am not going to get the surveil land, because I do want this map down straight away. Go ahead. So I can turn 2 map, because you don't actually want to turn 2 iteration, you want to turn 3 iteration. Obviously the map's not actually going to do much, because I'm not going to have any artifacts to play off the academy, but I'm going to find it anyway. You got hand attack, that's kind of okay. You take iteration, I play Palantir. Douthie. Okie dokie. Oh, maybe I should have done this in response, but that's fine. Let's get the academy. Maybe I shouldn't have got academy, maybe I should have just got the 2 mana thing. Okay, Nettle Cyst. I'll expressive iteration still. There's a lot of zeros I can find. Okay, there's 1 0. Plus City of Traitors. So I can put City of Traitors in hand. Put this on the bottom. Exile the Bauble. And then play the Bauble. Play the Academy, because City of Traitors will come soon. I only have 1 mana still. That's fine. I'm not too scared of Stealthy at the moment. Deceit. To look at my hand. Yeah. Yeah. 4th doesn't work with the Doughty. Nettlesis is awful for the Doughty for them. Palantir's fine, but if they take Palantir and cash in their Doughty for Palantir, that's so reasonable. Okay, so they've taken the 4th. 4th has gone forever, which means I need Ugin to win, pretty much. Right, so yeah, let's do the talisman. This. I assume I can do both. I've not counted. Nettle Cyst. Yeah, which gives me exactly enough to Palantir. Ugin waiting room. Bottom. Don't brainstorm. It is top 3. No, I'm just gonna bottom both. They can mill something. Another island. I assume they still take the damage. Ooh, Lily? Yeah, Lily's annoying. Okay. Eat my germ. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna wanna draw a card here. Yeah, bone shards, fine. Makes Ugin much worse. This is the problem with having like 2 win cons, is that if they have 2 things to stop you. Okay, Tezzeret. Tezzeret can't find. I need a kind of creature, like, I don't know, a retrofitter would be good. So they could. Yeah, because I can only find Moxes really. Maybe I just keep it. I could also just play it and plus. And kind of hope I get the next turn. That feels really bad. I guess I just play a land and pass. Oh, that was stupid. Okay. Oh, dear. No, I'm gonna play the Tezzeret. And I'm gonna go get Candelabra. And hope I find something good. Tezzerets on 2. Come on, Palantir. Do your work. Balls. I guess I bottom that, top that, and just hope I draw. But they're gonna mill me. They take damage. They can now just play Ugin. Yeah, I think I'm toast. Yeah, let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. That's not gonna work. Okay. Mono black stuff. And the stuff is like perfect against me. Coveted Jewel is extremely scary against Douthie. Yeah, Palace Jailer might not be the worst thing in the world. Like if they don't have that many things, slash if they're reanimating or something. I don't know. Maybe it's not okay. Not better than Nelsist. Oh, we'll run it back. But yeah, I'm not feeling overly hopeful about this one. Okay, so Brainstorm, Spell Pierce, all good stuff. Let's just do this and pass. If they Thought Seize or something, I can Spell Pierce it. If not, I think I just raw Brain Freeze. Just draw that card, put 2 things back. Yeah, put 2 things back, which is going to be this and this, I suppose. It's pretty bad. Not drawing a red there is not very nice. Oh, I thought I put them back the other way. No. The plan was to draw Academy and then fire off a Consult. That's not worked out. Frog? Ooh, that's so gross. Frog's not good. There's my really bad Academy. Let's just get this Palantir down. Palantir's the same as Frog, right? They both draw a card every turn. This one even scries too. This one's kind of better if you think about it. They're gonna mill, so I suppose I want to draw Counterspell. So I think I Counterspell top, Talisman top. They can take that 2. So I'm gonna have 4 mana. Oh, yeah, I also didn't realize that. And you're just gonna. Fine, they have the nuts. Okay. Needed Spell Pierce, I suppose. Yep, guess I need Spell Pierce. Do you have a wheel or something? I don't know. I mean, if they don't have. I have time if they don't have an animate, I suppose. Nope. Cool. That's stupid. Yeah, the absolute nuts. That wasn't even close. Gross. Absolutely gross. Well, I did say I'd be happy if I 2-1 with this one. And I think the other 2 videos in this channel, I could be wrong, but I think I've 2-1'd in all of those. The first one had 2 cubes in, maybe? Yeah. It's still 2-1. A 1-2 would be a bit unfortunate, but yeah, this still hasn't come together loads. Cool games though. That game, one against the green player, was pretty great. I am unlucky. Okay, I sure hope so. Yeah, this looks good. Turn 1 Talisman. Turn 1 Thundering Falls. I don't think I need to play the Bauble. Tezzeret is good. Yeah, I'll draw a Tezzeret. Yeah. Good. all the more reason to keep the bauble. Just instantly +1 loyalty. So we're going to Talisman here. Again, not Expressive Iteration, because I can't play the land if I find one. So we're going to do this. We're going to play Talisman. And then can next turn Iteration. Okay, that's fine. I can still next turn Iteration, despite that. And then I guess when this Tezzeret comes down, or when Academy needs it, I can play this Bauble. I don't feel the need to draw an extra card. I'd rather the Artifact in play at the moment. Mainly because of Expressive Iteration. If I somehow blank off EI and find like nothing, then sure, I guess I'll crack it, but we're in pretty dire straits anyway if that happens. Okay, so let's do this. Have a look-see. Okay. Suppose we put Stuck Up in hand, Eagles on the bottom, Exile Mox, and I can play Island, Mox. Yeah, I probably should have put Mox in hand for the same reason as Bauble, and just played the Island from Exile, because I can't cast anything here anyway. Yeah, probably. So I have Stock Up and Tezzeret here. Stock Up would be good. What? Profts? That's not what I expected. You got some wheels in there? Wheels are kind of scary. I kind of like my hand. Prof's Haywire Might? Oh, all the more reason. All the more reason I should have kept the Mox. Okay. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Yeah, that's nasty. Hit me for 3. I guess I'm playing Stock Up if I don't draw a land. I did draw a land, so I can Tezzeret minus find something. No, we're just gonna Stock Up here. Gonna need an Academy or something. No, City of Traitors is closer to Ugin. So I guess I'll take City of Traitors and Saheeli. Sure. Any order, play a land, go. So next turn I have 6 mana. Now I could just 4th healing this for 4. And maybe that's good. I could also Tezzeret Saheeli Bauble. Or Saheeli Tezzeret Bauble. I guess Saheeli Tezzeret Baubles is better because it just makes an extra 1-1 and I don't actually lose anything off the Tezzeret. Yeah. And then if I draw land again, I can then play Ugin the turn after. They've not played a land. Did they play a land last turn? Well, they played one this turn. 4 mana. Uro, that's fine. That's beatable. What should I find off Tezzeret? Once more time. Okay. This is currently all beatable. Even with count spells, like countering the Ugin, I still get to exile something. You need 2 count spells for both, or something like that. This looks fine. You've once again drawn a card. I'm gonna get hit for. Ooh, you've drawn a lot of cards. Brainstorm. Oh, that makes sense. No trample though, so this Saheeli's gonna make lots of blockers for me. Brainstorm. Sure. Right, so let's Saheeli. And 1. You have Force? Oh, Force is really bad here. Oh no. Oh no, no. That's not good at all. Yeah, I'd kind of dislike all of that if there's a Force going on. What do I search for? Yeah, there's the Force. I still had to do it, I think. Well, now I'm playing the bauble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm hoping for a land for next turn. Let's look at your last card. Otawara. I did know that. Okay. That's not a land. Land, and I can play Ugin. If I don't draw a land, I can play 4th for 4, which is pretty good. Well, you kind of... Okay. They're kind of out of stuff. They can play Uro, which that would be fine if they played Uro. Yeah, I suppose I'll block. That's okay. The land comes back tapped, right, if it dies? Yeah. Yeah, so they can't... They still can't Uro. Unless, I guess, they have a forest in hand. Nope. Okay. So that's also not a land, but that is pretty good. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead with this with like no fear. 4th, Theoling goes 4/4. Can make a 1/1. I suppose if they have a count spell, remand. Yeah, no, we're just boop, boop. Pitch my counter spell. I'm fine having just 2 blockers here. They have Otawara, so they can't have that much. I'm just going to attack them for 8, I think. With an Otawara in hand, they would need Otawara plus something else, which feels unlikely. That counts as a land. Ugin's coming. I'm scared. This can't be good. It's Uro. Okay, Uro is fine. Uro is about to get exiled. Now if I can find a land, I can Ugin and then play Mox, which exiles both of them, which would be great. They didn't put a land into play. Storm Chasers, that is also fine. So just any instant or sorcery brings back, yeah. That's okay. So they still have Otawara in hand, which costs them 3 mana now. Yeah, you can spread the love. Oh, you may as well make me sack a dude. Still no land. It's fine, because I can Ugin 0 and Ugin 0 cast map, which is probably good enough, I would hope. Ugin. Boop, boop, boop. Do. Ugin, make a dude. Exile your Uro, I think. And then instead of drawing a card, which could find a land, I'm just going to guarantee it and play a map, which actually I can then sacrifice straight away. Not that I really need to. Again, I don't think there's much point in exiling Storm Chasers. And I will use the mana, get Academy, and attack you with some dudes. I suppose I do play Academy, because then I can brainstorm into Counterspell or something. if they have a way of dealing with this. Jace. Uh-huh. I think that's fine. It doesn't look like they have Doomsday. I guess they're just playing Jace to draw a card and they have Uro. That seems reasonable. Okay, so... Spell Pierce? No, they have count spells, they have a Jace. I'd like the Spell Pierce in here. Oh boy. All of the mana and nothing to do with it. Turn 1, leave up Miscalc. It's not that bad. Mulligan to 6. I'll keep it. If I could draw like any stock up or iteration or the other one, that'd be good. I'd probably find a Surveil land as well. Storm Chaser's Talent. Okay. Palantir. Well, I would quite like to turn 1 Palantir. Yeah, let's do that. Boop. Boop. You're you're Force of Will again. Yeah, that works. That works. Fine. Sure, that makes all of this quite a lot worse. I can still Palantir next turn. I lose a City of Traitors, but then, you know, I have Academy, I can start doing stuff. If they have another counter spell, then I'm pretty screwed. But I don't think there's much I can do about that. Because what am I going to do? Just not play a land? Like, I have to play a land. And then if I'm doing that, I may as well do this. Okay, that's stuck. But you have Malcolm or something? Fairy Mastermind? Petty Theft. That's pretty close to a counter spell. Yeah. Yeah, the Force of Will has really ruined me here. They got me. To be fair, they do only have one card in hand, and they're about to do it. It's Uro. Okay, so I'm gonna have Miscalc up from next turn. Is it a land? It's not a land. Yeah, so I'm gonna have Miscalc up from next turn. So I think I'm gonna Flood a Strand. If I have to Miscalc, then I have to Miscalc. If not, I can find Thingy, the Scryland, and also do the Eagles away. That's fine. Yeah, because they can Uro, but then I'm gonna Miscalc the Uro. Okay, so they still have one card in hand. They have an Uro in there. That can only get back Force of Will or Once Upon a Time. Yeah. Not feeling too bad. So I need to cycle Eagles first, so that I don't shuffle away whatever I scry. And I do want the white mana, so yeah, so let's find Tundra. Let's crack this. Thundering Falls. Bin land. Ooh, Spell Pierce? I think I keep Spell Pierce. It's kind of the things that I'm most worried about. So, yeah, I can Tundra, Talisman, leave up Miscalc. Seems fine to me. I'm not under too much pressure. If they get to 6 and eventually level this up to 3, sure, that could be a problem, but there's so much time until then. Like, I'm going to get this Palantir going. Yeah. Or Miscalc that. Excellent. Land. Okay, so... Ooh. I'm pretty greedy. I think I'll leave it another turn. I think. So I could 4th Elingus for 3 here, but I don't be able to attack with 1. In which case, Palantir kind of does the same thing. Because then I'd just be doing it to get the Monarch, basically. So this is the same as the Monarch, except they can't take it away from me. So let's do this. Oh, also, Brazen Borrower I need to not forget about. Yeah, let's bottom... wait. Have I messed this up already? Can I not? Okay, I can't change that. So I was meant to top Saheeli, top island is what I was meant to do. So they'd mill the island and I'd draw Saheeli. But that is not what happened. That's okay. I have Spell Pierce. If they draw a big, they drew. Okay. So yeah, they can Brazy Bee. I think Spell Pierce is looking like it's getting worse and worse now. The Brazen Borrow is going to take the Monarch anyway, straight away. Which I think means that I just attack with everything. Stock up. Yeah, I'll delay. I'll delay 4th Elingus even longer, no worries. I'll play a stock up. Okay, so Candelabra and don't consult. Consult's got to be pretty good. I'll put the Tezzeret away. So let's play Candelabra. I need to make sure I do leave the Spell Pierce so that I don't like go overboard. Let's tap this. Let's untap this. Nope. Wait, what? Untap this, please. Yes. And tap it again. Consult with Kicker. Even bigger stuck up. No, it's actually the same as stuck up, my bad. So let's find a Mox and a Bauble, I suppose. I can then play the Mox. Right. And I'm not going to crack the Bauble because I am going to use it to big 4th Elingus next turn. So there's no point playing it now. And we'll do the Palantir. Bottom and suppose top. Deal a bit more damage. So I'm going to take 5 on my turn. But this 4th Elingus is going to be huge. And you know, I'm a little bit worried about Counterspell. If they have Ugin, I obviously slab an Ugin instead. Okay, 5 mana is kind of scary. Time Warp. Oh, I just should have countered that. That was really stupid. I can only apologise. I can only apologise. That was really stupid. Yeah. Yeah. I take a lot of damage. I take another 5. I'm gonna go to 3. Oh, that was so silly. That means that Brazen Bro is now lethal. Yeah, I've really messed this up. Time Twister now. Jeez. Well, make you pay for it. I probably just die. Oh, I really mess this up. Oh no. Yep. Ugin? No Ugin. Yeah, I'm gonna really need a flyer to block this Brazen Borrower. Assuming I'm not just dead, which I could be. They need to cast 2 more things. Oh, are you kidding me? They have a Mox? Yeah. Yeah. Am I not dead? I go to 1 currently. So I need to find Ugin exactly. I found Spell Pierce again. Right. So I suppose I play Saheeli first. Because this is going to add me lots of mana. With the ruby and the map and such. Yeah. Okay, so let's go land. Ruby. Kinda need to find Ugin now. Nope. Forcible doesn't work. Uh, so let's put Miscalc in hand. This on the bottom. Exile this. Is there anything? I suppose I have to cycle Miscalc. Yeah. Still not Ugin. I suppose I'm dead. I don't think the Palantir can draw anything. Oh, I can't believe I've messed this up so badly. By if I just count a spell, that first thing, I'm away. Oh, how embarrassing! I clicked through it too quickly. Is there anything I can draw? I don't think so. I don't have main. Brazy Bee. Adding more mana doesn't do anything. Yeah. I think I die. Oh, there's Ugin. No. No. So close. So close to stabilizing. Well, let's go to game 3, and hopefully I don't mess this one up. Yep, seems good. Okay, so they do Mox things. Sorry, they do Force of Will things, so I'm just going to play my Mox now. Okay. Boop. And we'll find the Scryland, and do a turn 2, I imagine Saheeli? Depending on what they do. That's one time sure. I also got the Force of Will, which could be good. Nadu. Ugh, that's kind of gross. Okay. Storm Chasers is fine. Let's find a thing. Thundering Falls. Bin a land. Okay. Yeah, blue card's nice. So now I can Saheeli quite comfortably. Saheeli pass, and I would bin the third path of the Force of Will. But I imagine I want to force this Nadu, most likely. They've not forced any of my things yet, which makes me think they don't have it. I've not seen a Daze, so I'm not going to play around it. I'm just going to try and draw a good land instead. Okay, they're going to counter this. Mana drain, you say? No. Fine, I'll counter, and if they play Nadu, then I'll try and race this Ugin, but I'm going to have to find an academy or something similar. From this stock up. Oh my lord. Okay. Well, that's not good. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just play this to get an extra dude in play. Yeah. Nadu is not the worst thing in the world. They have to do Nadu plus stuff to make things work. I couldn't let that mana drain resolve. Like, maybe a normal counter spell. I mean, in hindsight, sure. Although if that stock up didn't resolve, then there's 5 lands on top of my deck and I lose badly. You're not going to cast Nadu. Well, that's interesting. Okay. I still think I play this to Fairy. Tezzeret even. Nothing. Okay. I'm going to find map. I'm going to play map. Mana leak. That's fine. No, I won't pay 3 to prevent this. Okay. That pumps this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 mana. So next turn I can Sahili something. Like, I know they still have Force of Will. They clearly don't have Force of Will in hand. They've played 2 counter spells already. If I could just land this Ugin. As it manager. Oh, that's the Nadi. Okay. Come on. Okay, I don't even need to schmove anything now. I can just play Ugin. Come on. Come on. Come on. Please, please, please work. Please work. Please work. Yes! Excellent. Oh. Okay. 2-1, as usual. That's that's the way it goes. Wonderful. Okay. I think that's going to do me for now. I'll upload this as a video in a bit. But yeah, cool.